It is a dark age. A bloody age. An age of war. The gods are cruel, and we are their playthings. But this is no game. It is ceaseless war, with the old world its prize. Many seek the path to victory, but only one can stand glorious over all. From the Badlands come the orcs and goblins, a green tide of brutal creatures that must be stopped. In Sylvania, the dead rise again. The vampire counts march forth. The mighty dwarf kingdoms, long thought diminished, are resurgent under their high king. And at the old world's heart stands the Empire. Karl Franz must prove worthy of the Warhammer. Then there is chaos. Its corrupting, changing taint despoils all before it. Only the strongest will endure. War is upon us. It is unending.
Send me to vengeance! Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. To war! Armed and ready. I'll cast the runes. My axe thirsts for war.
Good morning, Kia. I didn't think you'd be up this morning. Jeez, this early. All the orcs are running.
The High King acts. Much?
Usually I'm up so early. I just don't have a lot to do. But today I was like, nah. It's a game day. It's a Sunday. I usually up early nowadays. Yeah, same.
Yes. Shoulder axes, lads. We move. Time for a reckoning.
Gonna bypass me. Exactly. Not cool. Elster's ready.
To war!
Warriors 15. Nice.
March! Throne bearers! Let's march!
Very persistent.
Aye. I'll get on it. Onward! It is time. Onward!
You waving over there. Please leave me.
Aye.
Over here. Not a door. Not a door. Over here talking to cats and wives. That's right, wives. I have multiple wives apparently. Yeah. Anyway, she's like, he has a question. I'm like, why are you asking a question? IQ says, I want to. Jiminy suggested which one to start. And I'm totally new to Pokemon. Which game would you tell someone to start? Yeah, Meg and Dro. Oh, well, that's a complicated question. The remake of Pearl Diamond. Wait. That's why I come to you. You like complicated questions. Oh. You.
Gotch then!
Yeah.
Spellbreaker! No fancy spell casting around me.
Also glad to see you playing dwarves, by the way. Yeah, of course. There's, you know, their war shout is priceless. But yeah, it's a complicated question because there's a lot. Like Meg saying she really likes what she's playing. She's playing like Pearl and Diamond or Violet. Or you said Violet. Yeah. I think all the Pokemon games are good. That might be bad to say, but I think they all are good. But you spend a lot of time in them. And so you want to make sure
Me? Stop this arcane
in my opinion,
nonsense!
is immersive. I think that's a big deal.
I'm off. I do.
Also, if you're around, I can just talk to you on Discord if you're around. And just tell you when stories are up. Moon is just like, you will feed me now. A lot of doors versus a lot. Or oh yeah. Wow, cause the grudges? Cause you like the grudges? Apparently she likes me playing dwarves. I think it's my favorite. And she won't tell me why. I think it's a short joke. Because they're short. Pretty messed up.
Aye up.
Gonna work.
An ad? Retake the realms!
The High King is over here. Punching away.
All right! Forwards! Onward!
Look at Zanzibar. No, so many early risers. Good morning, everyone. And he left. What a jerk.
One rag. Ha ha! For the Karazhan Corps.
The orcs. He knew the High King was coming. So he's like about.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. Aye, it will better our cause.
In my area.
Send me to vengeance.
Oh, we're not gonna let them hang around here.
What? Moving! Move! Move!
See, I figured I'd get up early and no one would be here. Now people are here. It's cool. Let's check if Q is here. Here. He was asking about Pokemon. And so that's a
Throne
conversation.
bearers! Let's march!
Is a
I
conversation.
agree. The High King moves. For the wisdom of Valea, let us begin.
Oh, it's probably a Meg. No. Someone. What? What? Artillery costs to maintain. Let's look at that.
One rug! Throne bearers, move!
Using the underpass is so much easier. Governors, man. Governors. Yeah, I came on to play games before people got on today too. The correct answer is you got on early. You can play Hunt with me. I'm just kidding.
Ready?
I attack while in the underpass. No.
The runes are cast. I declare war on them. Move now! Miners!
For your High King.
Beards up there! Wait him up! Miners! For the ancestors!
those turrets out.
Yes! Fly! On the way! Ranged firepower ready! We stay put! We stay put! Hit your targets well! Warriors! Aye! Thunderous!
Got something we got way in.
Dwarf warriors! Come on! The runes glow!
Yes.
For the Kara's anchor! Move! Move! Yes! Put those dwarfen legs! For the ancestors!
The gun's up there.
Miners! Vengeance, yes! No! We'll guard it! Miners! Let the vengeance begin! Let it! We'll guard it! Dwarf warriors! We stand put!
Right in.
Thunderous! We'll guard it! It is a reckoning! Dwarf warriors! Move off! Nothing can stop us! The clans unite! Go! Kazu!
Oh, we got a phone.
Miners!
Yes, fire upon them.
For the Kara's anchor! Put those dwarfen legs! Miners! Nothing can stop us! Heroes! Take back every fruit!
The mines are mine. Makes cheering in the background. Looks so good. That's right, that war cry right there. Can't say no to that. Whew. Anyway, I mean, Hunt does sound like a good time. Wouldn't want to take you away from Total War, though. That wouldn't be right. Wow, friendship is greater than Total War. Sad, but true. So epic, definitely downloading Total War right now. Yeah, I mean, I could even start showing you that one if you'd like. These are things I've always wanted to share. those things I wanted to make series on. Delete out.
All right.
This is now mine. Need a farm.
Ready.
Trying to answer Q's question, but I gotta talk to him. Q, if you're listening, I gotta talk to you otherwise, because, okay, the short end of the stick, right, is what? Yes, thank you, Meg. But anyway, if you're listening, Q, the short end is Pokemon. The more I learn about it, the more you can play anywhere, really. You just want to play somewhere where you can actually have a lot of fun. A lot of fun in the way you like having fun. So if you like being social with the Pokemon, which I think a lot of people do. That's why when I was playing Red, I always wanted to play with other people. You know, that's why we loved Pokemon Stadium, because you could share. Violet and Scarlet are cool because you can share worlds with each other, and you can actually do the things together. Sword and Shield is pretty cool because you can also do little raids together, but also I heard there's like this post game. And that's another thing too, people judge them based on the post game. You really can't go wrong with it, but I'm saying for you, knowing you, and I could be wrong, is I would say Sword or Shield or Scarlet or Violet. The older traditional ones I think are cool too. Like that's what Meg's playing. That's why I told Meg here's all the Pokemon games, play whatever. Play whatever looks interesting. Most people don't. Because they play the original one, yeah, it's a whole thing. How is she playing all the old ones? She's not playing all the old ones, but a lot of the old ones were remade. Like Diamond and Pearl were remade on the Switch. I mean, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are kind of remakes, but that's kind of like the gold version. So she has those two, Diamond and Pearl, Scarlet and Violet, and I'm forgetting one. Eevee, Pikachu, Arceus. Arceus is still one of Arceus I think is such a good one. The more I play it, the more I'm like, this is a really cool one. It's a huge departure from how Pokemon have done things normally, but it is a good time. It's a good solo RPG, which is cool because you can still add those Pokemon into your home, which then can populate your other game. So it's pretty good. I need more money. Are you attacking my buddy? Yes, you are.
Not up.
The Von Karsteins, how dare they? I get on Discord. I can't always look behind me. Okay, I can't always look behind me.
You may speak before my shield bearers.
But like I said, that's Meg, okay, Meg really needs to say this stuff because she's always talking. She's with the cats, but she's just talking about, you know, the modern day Q, and like, you know, you'd want to play with like your friends. You know, this is more of whatever, but it's your first one, and yeah, it's your first one, so it's really important to pick one that you really enjoy. You know, because like picking a Pokemon that you finish the first time through, it's like any other game that's first, and I think the Pokemon series will have a long-lasting thing on you and Meg. So that's why. And to her, she pick one she likes. Same thing with you. Yeah, she's playing multiple, exactly. So many people are on already. Okay, I have this place down. The walls are damaged because of me. This is how I can make a monopoly. This is my buddy over here who's fighting the Parsteins. I think I'm gonna leave this here.
What? Yes? Master of Runecraft. What?
Heal for a little longer and then gets back. Are we down into here? Wipe out the orcs. So tired of the orcs. But there are so many out now. So deciding what to play. Well, there are technically there's 12 games on the Switch. Yes, I know this. I think there's only 9 of the Pokemon games that are non-fighters. Or
your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquest spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Thank you, advisor. We right the road. Alright, go for it, Meg.
So just in the concept for whoever is listening, okay, Stacy, okay? Yes, I
Send me
see
to
you too.
vengeance.
And again, I see
You
you.
are
Okay.
led.
So as far as like the
High
Pokemon
King
stuff, Pokemon,
acts.
because yeah, I haven't beat one yet. So that's I think
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Okay.
Leave it.
reason I married Jim. Okay, there is. There's a reason.
It's for
But
Pokemon,
one
that's
of
the only
them
reason.
was- Yes, he had the Pokemon collection. No, I'm just kidding. No, I really liked that freedom. I know this is the spoiled part, guys. When Jim found out that I hadn't really played through a Pokemon, we went to GameStop and we just bought them all. We bought them all for Switch, okay? All the ones that we could. So, what I would say, Q, what I'm finding that like I'm liking, in my own personal experience is, I mean, Q, we talk about like the old school, like we played, you know, the old school Zelda and that kind of stuff, you know, top down, like dungeon crawly. Okay. That's why I like
Throw
Shining Pearl right now.
banners. Let's march.
I'm playing that for that feel, to have like that.
Come off.
I don't know, that crawly adventure. Now, I like that flavor at a certain time. However, I will say for this like modern period of friend time and friends currently, this is what I was telling Jim while I was feeding the cats. I was like, I actually want to spend more time in like Scarlet and Violet because it's easier to, in my opinion, this is my opinion, it's easier to go into each other's worlds. Like we were rewatching the VODs, like when Jim and I first went into, you know, Scarlet and Violet, and you know, Pat just popped in, and then you know we're goofing off, we're taking selfies. You know, it's like we can watch each other fight Pokemon. Like you could literally watch the battle while you're hanging out or doing your own battles, and that's what I like about Scarlet and Violet that wasn't in the other ones. Now, Sword and Shield, I like Sword and Shield, but there's some hesitancy there because it doesn't have the same immersive friend time. I'm just gonna call it friend time that Scarlet and
All
Violet.
here
So
are
that's
honored
why I'm
dwarfkin.
like leaning more. Like if I were to choose one to spend more time over another, well, I've grown accustomed to also playing multiple games at a time. So I've kind of so far I've kind of picked I think I've kind of picked three. I've picked, you know, the Sword and Shield, um, Diamond Pearl, and
March!
Scarlet and Violet. I've picked one of, you know, one in each of those categories because they all are kind of different. But if I was focusing more on friend time and just being more spontaneous to being able to just connect with friends and jump into their worlds, I personally go with Scarlet and Violet because I like what it offers.
First.
Again, just huge disclaimer: she has never beaten a Pokemon game. So
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I led with that.
I know. Just saying it again. Huge disclaimer because again,
Yeah.
it's the fun part is the post game. But the post game is really fun based on how much fun you have in the base game or the current story, right? Because everything you build, you get to use later. That's why some people really enjoy Sword and Shield because of the post game. Post game has multi because there's those raids, you know, and that is limited.
Yeah.
That's why people are like, ugh, and that's why Scarlet and Violet improved that, so you have the raids in there too, you know.
Well, that's why Eevee fell off for me, because even though it was like, that was, ultimately Eevee was more of my first Pokemon that I was like getting into, but that fell off because that was more, that felt way more secluded to me than playing with friends. Like,
That whole thing is co-op, by the way.
I know,
Welcome,
but like,
King. How may the High King serve thee?
that's why I said it felt, I'm using feelings, because it's
Oh,
like,
no.
I enjoyed it up to a point, and then I was like, not really into it, but it's like for different reasons at that time. But when Scarlet and Violet came out and we jumped in, it was like that immediate
Hold the
satisfying
front.
enjoyment. I could start off right off the bat goofing off with my friends, and that's what's important to me, is that interaction and growing together, like basically just jumping into state, you know what I mean? That's what I like about Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, that's the strong part about that game. That's for sure.
But we
For sure.
play a lot of drop-ins, and that it's literally a drop-in. Like you can join anytime, and you can leave anytime, and that I really like that. So that's the strong selling point for me personally. But I was playing Pearl again last night, Shining Pearl, and yeah, I like that old school feel too. So and also, yes, I know this is noob knowledge, but like, what you want to catch is a big deal too, because if you want a certain Pokemon, they're not all, you know, it's not always in one of the games. I mean, yeah, Pokemon Home, you can kind of transfer stuff, but
There are restrictions. Yeah.
yeah. So that would be a strong lead too. If you're more about like, no, I'm not playing a Pokemon game unless that Pokemon is in there. You probably should check and see if it's even in the game or you can transfer it. Because that would be a large selling point for those people.
Q says, thank you for your rundown on it, Meg. I know you and me are alike in games, so I'm now considering Brilliant Diamond as well. Ha ha ha. Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah. Again, a big thing about Diamond and Pearl that I enjoy is the underground. I enjoy that.
Oh, they're not going to be happy today. They can't. I have to finish doing stuff.
Yes!
Okay. We have these guys growing farms over here.
I'll tell you about the underground.
I'm just saying, the underground I really enjoyed. I thought the underground was a very good idea. Again, I haven't played that. That's something I have not played.
But that's end game, right?
That's yeah, from my understanding, it's post game.
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't reached that yet. I'm still early stages of Pearl.
Oh, it's a gold mine. Literally found a gold mine. Can't say no to that.
Send me to vengeance. Forwards!
The king's going in. Going in.
Yeah, I guess that's why I relate the most. Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the closest to state that I feel I get, or like the drop-ins in the Pokemon universe, as far as accessibility. You know what I mean? They did make it very easy to jump into each other's worlds, and I appreciate that. It's, we like to hang out.
He says, yeah, get your Q. You're a farmer.
It is
You're
time.
my researcher and farmer. Okay, yeah, I knew you'd get mad eventually.
Okay, I go now. I'll be back later.
Wow. Just wanted to have this conversation. Zanzibar says, I'm someone who watched the cartoon and collected cards as a kid. Same here. Getting the OG 151 was a big deal, so I thought the strongest back to back was red, then heart, gold, silver. Again, I'm all about story, so I like them all because of the story, but yeah. I love the original 151, yeah. What? You're rioting. You're not allowed to ride in my place. There's 1,024 Pokemon nowadays. Yeah, it's crazy. He's like, I haven't played either Pearl or Diamond, so so I've been deciding or trying to decide between. Again, I really would recommend. Again, yeah, these are where the recommendations do come in. People that have played a Pokemon game and have defeated a Pokemon game have had that experience. I would recommend people more into Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. The people that haven't, I would recommend you play something that really speaks to you. Something that you think is interesting. I know. I wish X and Y were on there too. I really enjoyed those ones. This DCP changed. Hatchery is building me money. I have so many grudges right now. I have to defeat that army. That's tough.
Throne bearers! Let's march! March?
Your lord is away. I'm going to take your capital. That is going to happen. I need a buttload of money. That's what I'm hearing right now. A buttload. Man, why are you helping the Von Karsteins, man?
All here are honored dwarfkin. fellow Dawei, it is an honor.
I agree.
The High King acts.
Ooh. That's the exclusive Pokemon. I'm gonna get Pearl. I need my your Ninetales. Yeah. Again, like I said, that's why I really like having them. Again, one of the best parts of being an adult and adulting is, yes, if you want both Pokemon, you can get both Pokemon. Unlike when you're a kid and you can only get one.
Yes! Vengeance! Stuck! This won't be stop! Stop! Miners! Go! Come through!
Shut my friend. Same.
Go! Kill worms! Strike out! Yes! Charge! Miners! One! Yes, ma'am! The clans unite! Dwarf warriors! Move now! Down! Red Army surrender! Bang back every grudge! Miners! Get your feet up there! Wanderers! Off we go! For the ancestor gods! Dwarf warriors! We'll guard it! Put those dwarf flags!
Yeah. Get in from the artillery.
Dwarf warriors! Miners! Nothing can stop us! Get your start, Cassie! On the way!
Really don't want to lose that ball. Get into it. goblins. Fire at will, my friends. My energy, I'm just gonna fire it down. You guys can't really run anywhere. Okay, then you have goals.
The runes glow!
Catapults up. I'm not going in there. Got troubles.
Withdraw! The Derby is ready!
Right.
Fine! The High King acts. My axe thirsts for war.
Hello?
Why didn't a war here?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to restart.
Or what? He doesn't say anything. Restart. Room roll.
Dang it. My Warhammer's not installed. That's right, I was making room for wilds. Ugh. I was gonna surprise you and go to war with you.
You only need to install 3.
I need to make...
That's it.
Yeah, but 3 is big.
Mm-hmm.
Over 100 gigs. Honestly, okay, yeah. I need to look at my setup here.
How do you think I organize my
My
games all
SSD is
the
not
time?
a room. I just need a bigger SSD.
Or
more
power.
of them. I have plenty of room. It's just not SSD.
Only certain games require like SSD. Total War definitely.
No, I put all my like PvP competitive stuff on SSD, but it took it all. So I'm gonna have to be choosy. Take off stuff. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm just gonna wait for you because I really don't have that many games on it, but I peruse it later.
Is your company installed?
Company installed. Not on my SSD. I don't have room on it.
You don't need the SSD for that, per se.
I don't know where it's installed.
As long as you have it, it's good. Plus money. It's not good.
Ready?
As soon as you guys are healed, off to where we go again. Take out the goblins.
Master of runecraft. What?
Nope, give it Stacy, you're getting a diamond in pro, it's fun. Aston. Exactly, that's why I got a few too. Like big changes to the computer. More SSD. The moon. Karstein. Right. We pushed the orcs into the von Karstein territory, so the corruption is killing them.
Fellow Dowie, it is an honor.
are getting nice and rich. Nice and rich. No one's here, huh? Bag.
Oh, are we gonna play Pokemon? I have my Switch.
Wow. Like hunt.
Because I just realized it's almost 100 gigs.
Do it.
I'm gonna take it off.
Do it.
Better come here.
Back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go fix this and then hopefully play something. Wifey, even buddies or not. Be right back.